Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna try and do this. I'm going to do it. The internet has been so disappointing, and today I promise you talking about ovulation, giving you tips. When you get it right, you conceive. On this journey of trying to conceive this second half of 2020 or beyond, there's one thing that is key to all of this, and it rounds up, that is ovulation. When you get your ovulation right, and then by the grace of God you have a good quality semen, there's no way, and the Almighty stamps it. Of course, you can create yourself, you easily conceive. So we want to talk about ovulation in itself. What is ovulation? A lot of people, I know you have heard, or you might have heard, or you, and then you may know what it is. But to me, to break it down simple, ovulation is a 24-hour period in a woman's menstrual cycle where her eggs are released and ready to meet a semen for conception. So ovulation is not a long period. Point number one, ovulation is not a long period. It's just a 24-hour duration in your menstrual cycle. I know a lot of people have myths, they have apps, everything to say about ovulation. My simple understanding about getting your ovulation right, calculating, I mean to know the exact day in the cycle where your ovulation is to know, to take notes at least for 3 consecutive months of the duration of your menses, which will help you to know the length of your cycle. And then you always have to start your count from the very first day of seeing blood. So you start counting from the very first day of seeing blood. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, 10th day, up to the 14th day. Up to the 14th day of your menses, according to science and study, the egg will be released and then be ready, fall down through the tubes into, and be ready to meet a semen. And if there is a semen that meets up with that egg, there will be a conception. If there's no semen that meets up with the egg will be in the womb, and then it will then dissolve and then flow at the end of that month as blood into, and you see your menses. So what you usually see as blood flowing is the egg that has passed out and the womb walls that did not receive a conception that gets washed away when the cycle is due, and then you menstruate. To get ovulation itself is not to ovulate. It's not what it is. What it is to be able to boost your chances of ovulating properly. There are hormones that affect your ovulation. We have 2 hormones for the female, the estrogens and your progesterones, and these 2 hormones must be in the right balance for you to be getting your ovulation right. So point number 2, first of all, you must know your ovulation day by checking and updating yourself with the length of your cycle. You must be able to be conversant with the count. I know recently there are apps that helped with doing that. And then the most important thing is point number 2. You must be interested in what makes the egg to be healthy so that you ovulate properly. What makes the eggs to be healthy so that you ovulate properly? If you have any suggestion to this, or there is any remedy or tips you have been using, comment below. Let others share. Let's share so that others will learn. And then we are building homes together. So let's make this easy for our fellow women as well. If there is any tip you have been using that helps you to balance your hormones, I would like to know. So we talk about hormone boosting so that there will be balance in the hormones, and then when your hormones are balanced properly, you are sure to get good quality eggs and then be able to ovulate. So the ovulation itself is key, but the ovulation is not the problem. What is the problem is getting things right so that you have quality eggs. Ovulation and ovulating properly is about having a quality egg. So having a quality egg will help you to ovulate properly. And then when you ovulate properly and you have a quality semen, it is then that you can conceive. So in the journey of conception, quality egg is important and quality semen is important. So I always advise couples to always have a boost together. If you are planning to conceive and you have anything to do with taking any medication or doing any exercise, make sure it is the both of you that are doing it together. Secondly, make sure that whatever you are eating, whatever you are taking in, whatever your lifestyle is, you are concerned about your partner too. So during the month, we now know that ovulation is key, and then we know that ovulation must be gotten right when we get the eggs right. So the question is, what are some of the ways to be able, or what are some of the factors that can affect your hormones during that the month, your cycle? And then you can have low progesterone or low estrogens, and then it will lead to imbalanced hormones, and then you will not be able to conceive properly, or you will not be able to ovulate properly, sorry. And we talk about lifestyle. Women, the way our body is formed, we have a lot of things going on in the body, and we respond to outer factors, and these outer factors affect our what goes on internally, and it affects our glands that produce our hormones. Factors such as stress, factors such as poor eating habits, factors such as lack of exercise, weight, obesity. All these are some of the things that can affect ovulation. So if you are or ovulation or quality of your eggs, so if you are seeing a low, or you are not seeing improvement on how you ovulate, you don't see that during your ovulation, you don't get the signs, or you don't get your eggs to see that you have quality eggs, or doctor is saying that you have not got enough eggs, so you are not able to ovulate properly, check on these things. Check on your weight, check on your diet, check on your relationships or emotions. 3 things basically, and then work on them. If you need any help getting what to eat and then getting a coach, I am available. People are subscribing to 3 months coaching and they are getting tremendous results. It is easy. Fruits, vegetables, herbs, coaching, guiding. we are balancing hormones, and we are ovulating properly, and we are conceiving. So check on these three things. If you need help, go visit your gynae, or if you need help, chat me up. I'll be willing to help for free. For helping you know if it is your age, if it is your weight, if it is outer issues that are causing you to have poor eggs, or poor hormone or imbalanced hormones. Then we would be able to figure out where the problem is, why you are not able to release quality eggs so you ovulate properly. Down with that, we also going to talk about what are some of the things that you can do to now improve, now that you know that it is your eggs that can cause you to ovulate properly. And we've talked about what can cause the eggs not to be healthy, or what can cause the hormones not to be in the right balance to produce good eggs. You consider your age. If you are in your early 30s or late 20s in recent times, or you are in your late 40s or early 40s, you must consider giving yourself a positive boost in your diet. Dieting is everything. It is medicine. You eat right, you get your health right. Diet. Improve your diet with fruits, improve your diet with vegetables, green vegetables. If possible, try to get the organic ones, and then stuff them into your meals. Go less on carbs, carbohydrate foods such as bread. It's not about the banku or the fufu. The banku or the fufu, they are rather healthier because they come with your soup, which you can load with almost every ingredient that you need to boost your hormones. Your soup can contain your fish, your dried fish. Go less on red meat. If you are intending to boost your hormones, go less on red meat. Eat more of fish that is rich in omega-3. I love salmon, and I always add it to almost every meal that I take. And then you can have your garden egg, your okra, your ayoyo added to your palm soup, your ayoyo with okra soup, or whatever is going with your banku is healthy. Take a cup of tea with bread and milk. Milk is also good, but not too good when it comes to boosting your egg hormones. So a little bowl of banku with a good bowl of a lot of soup, with fish, with vegetables, with all your spices in it, is healthier than making an indomie, taking tea with white bread. Please, we are boosting hormones, so eat right. Secondly, be conscious of what you allow to enter into your body by what you hear. Emotions affect hormones, so take care of your emotions. A lot of you will have imbalanced hormones during that time of your month, and then when you are about to ovulate, you get edge. Maybe someone just annoy you at work, and you are so worked up. You're so worked up, and then your hormones shoot up and gets thrown out of balance, and you come home, and then you are about to meet your husband, and you said you are ovulating. You have already thrown things out of balance. So if you are on this conception journey, pay attention to yourself properly. Thirdly, ovulation and egg. Be sure to exercise. Exercise comes in various forms. Too much exercise no exercise is not good. Stay in between. Take a walk. Do some activity. Most women are found, if your work is a sitting work from morning 8 a.m. to 5, you don't get up. Do some little indoor office exercise. Get up, take a walk. And then the pressure from work. Carry load. We are on. So now, if you are getting your eggs boosted, your hormones boosted, you are getting quality eggs. Now you are able to ovulate properly. Next question is, if I'm ovulating properly, how am I going to be able to manage, or how do I meet with my partner so that I can conceive? You've got to count. You've got to calculate your days, your cycle. Be conscious. Of late, I know internet abounds. There is ovulation calculations app that helps. If you need some help, you can contact me. I'll help you to be able to calculate. And then the secret tip I want to release today. If you know it already and it has worked for you, give me a thumb up and comment under this section. It worked for me. We are saying that we ovulate on the 14th day of the menstrual cycle. So does it mean we wait until the 14th day before we conceive? No. Or before we start meeting our partner. I know a lot of men tell me, okay, my wife always calls up and then she will say she's seen the sticky thing, so I should run and come. My lady, by the time the man gets there, your eggs are already weighing out. So this is the clue. To be able to get a semen to be ready to meet with the egg when it falls is what is important. So my tip for you today is always get a semen ready to meet your egg. And how do you do that? You calculate your cycle starting from the day you saw your menses. Day 1, you saw the blood. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are free during those 10 days. Whether the menses came for 2 days, you saw the blood for 2 days and it stopped. You saw it for 5 days and it stopped. Count up to the 10th day. Within those 10 days, it will be very good if you can be low on sex. Because the more the men have sex, if his semen is not very good, or maybe he have other factors like work and other things stressing him out, if you have sex frequently before the ovulation time, the semen quality can reduce. So you give him some rest, keep giving him good food, vegetables and fruits. If you want for that one, if you want those things that can help him, chat me up. And then when it is from the 11th day, at least every day, meet once with him. If your partner's semen is very good, if the semen is very good, very, very healthy, it can last for, according to science, these are things I've also learned. I hope it helps you. It can last for 72 hours. So if you have intercourse on day 11, 12, 13, 14, you will be having a semen there ready. So once your egg meets it, there's going to be a conception gracefully, you know. So it is very important to try to get your ovulation right. Get it right, conceive. I'm rounding it up here. Be good to yourself. Eat well. Exercise. Control what enters into you. Do not boost for yourself alone, but boost for your husband as well. Be conscious of the day of ovulation. Control the outer factors. And then get into your chambers. Get the work done. And I am trusting this second half of 2020, you and I want to see testimonies flooding this page and this group. I love you. It is my hope and joy to see that you are able to be conceiving with ease, naturally, just from the comfort of your home. It's easy. When I said it, people say, does this thing really work? People are getting results. It's working. So chat me up, send a message to this page. We'll respond quickly. And then you start your 3-month coaching package. It is flexible and it's easy to do. Order for products package. They help boost your hormones and then helps to make your journey easier. For both men and female packages, send a WhatsApp message using the contact on the page, or send WhatsApp message to 020 67 84 314, and I'll be there to quickly respond to you. Freely consult with you to know where you need to, the area you need boost, and I'll be happy to be your coach and rejoice in sharing in your testimony. Believe and become. Conceive naturally.